Hi, happy Palm Sunday. We all are different in one way or the other. Our differences is what makes us unique. As a teacher, it's important for you to understand how to manage a group of students with different learning abilities. Today's video seeks to address that. Keep watching to find out more. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is NDANGOH'S Diary, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, and of course like this video and follow my page. As I mentioned, it's quite good if you understand how to manage a group of students with different learning abilities. As a teacher, the first point you have to consider is for you to get to know your student. Invest time in knowing your student. There are two ways in which you can do this. Try to look at what motivates your students to learn English. Here you're looking at intrinsic and extrinsic motivational factors. With intrinsic, it means the student has the innate desire to learn English, maybe because he or she wants to follow a career in English language, or maybe these students love speaking English naturally and he or she will be happy to learn the language. But with extrinsic, there are other external factors that might pressure a student into learning English. For example, pressure from parents. Maybe the student's parents desire that him or her learn English for communication purposes, or maybe the student is learning English because of the need to travel abroad, let's say travel to England to further studies. So these two factors are different. It's natural to say students that have the intrinsic value which comes natural tend to have more focus on learning the language, and they tend to be strong as far as the language is concerned because they put in huge effort to learn. But those with extrinsic, they might end up being weak, and so they need extra motivation to learn the language. As a teacher, if you can figure this out, then it will greatly help you towards the management of this mixed group. There is another way to do this. Maybe if you find it that there is not enough time to get to know the students, you might come up with questionnaires that ask basic questions, like if you need to talk about something in English, what topic would you like to choose? From there, you get to see how these students come up with topics and ideas to write something in English, let's say an introductory paragraph. So try to be flexible and creative in order to get to know your student. Another point that you can implement in order to successfully manage a mixed group of students is for you to make use of the first language. Since we're in Thailand, the first language here will be Thai. It's normal that most schools wouldn't want English teachers to speak Thai in class or allow students to speak Thai in the classroom, but then allowing the student to use the first language can come in handy, especially in situations where you're dealing with difficult vocabularies. Make use of English Thai dictionaries, or maybe you can do direct translation from the internet using application like Google Translate. So allow the students to be able to decode difficult words in English into their first language. This way it helps the weaker ones to feel motivated, and they will have that desire to keep on learning. And for those that are already stronger in the language, like they have strong foundation, they will feel more empowered to keep on putting effort in order to get better as the day goes by. And the last factor that you have to consider in order to manage a class of mixed abilities is for you to pair up the students in groups. Yeah, you heard me right. When you pair up students, there is a style in doing so. You don't just call out names at random. No, try to pair up students based on their abilities. That is to say, you make sure those that are quite good in English to work together with those that are a bit weak in English. This way there is balance, because those that are good will tend to help those that are not quite good. This way it will foster understanding, and whatever task you give might be easily achieved on time. So please take note of these three facts. 1. Try to understand your students, get to know them, spend time to know what motivates these students to learn English. I've mentioned intrinsic and extrinsic, so take note of these 2 points. Talking to your students will help you to discover more about them as to why they want to learn the language, and try to make use of the student's first language, which is Thai. If you have time, try to translate some of your target vocabularies from English to Thai. Do not do it all the time, maybe once in a while. It helps to equally promote understanding and make use of group work. We all know the importance of teamwork. It helps to motivate shy students to put in their best in order to achieve a task. So there you go. Practice these skills in order to manage that mixed class size of yours. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.